the Sephiroth one? What's the Sephiroth stage? Anyone?
Where's Ronnie? Where's Ronnie when you need him?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yo, is that Dan's the man?
We got Japan's the man versus BoA. Getting locked in onto stage right now.
Wait.
This one could kind of go crazy because he was touting a Captain Falcon like no other last week, and then now we got the Donkey Kong. But I think
and Gibbles in the back too.
Yeah, you got a support character in Gibbles. That's a beautiful thing. But maybe JoJo can come out for BoA here, and we can see. But, oh man, BoA is just combo heavy off the rip.
Not only that, but he's fighting against a Donkey Kong, who I'm pretty sure is like food. Yeah, exactly. That is food right there. And game 1 starting on PS2, wouldn't want to have it any other way. And this is going to be our first match to open up Knockdown 89. Let's get it.
Yeah, and you can already tell with our new TO Armo that things are flying because we were already in round 2 here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and pulling out the derpy face turnip too. Dan going for the risky plays. That's something that I like a lot about Dan's playstyle, is that he really weighs out the risk to reward. Right now,
he finds the biscuit and then he risks it.
Exactly. And he's going to have to, considering the deficit that he has, already being a stock below. You know, Dan's going to go ahead and shake that one off a little bit because, I mean, he's Donkey Kong. You expect to start the game at 180%, you know?
Right.
But not everyone wants to start the game a stock behind, so now he has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and I believe he just walked in. BoA has been doing a little bit of friendlies to start, so Dan's the man not only run the rust of the Smash, but doing it. He did win Melee last week as well, and probably the week before.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't win Melee every week.
Right. One of the best Sheiks in the world.
And then I believe that was an SD for BoA. It was an assisted SD, considering that there was a lot of pressure for him to deal with.
Right.
But now the stocks are going to be even, and slowly, Dan with the momentum. Donkey Kong with momentum is such a scary thing. Not only that, but Dan is juggling so well.
Yeah, he's cooking just how you need to be in this.
Oh no.
Lord. I don't have another word for what's past cooking, man. He burnt it.
The funny thing is that, I mean, even though Dan doesn't play Ultimate as much as he plays Melee, I mean, Peach is still a relevant character in Melee.
Right.
So he understands, like, the whole float thing. Oh no! Oh my god!
I think there's a jump still here.
The momentum just hasn't stopped
and
for Daniels the Manual, and he's going to take game 1. And that was coming from the back foot as well.
I mean, there was a back foot at the end there. That's what that's
Absolutely. The back foot to start the game, the back foot to finish the game.
That was beautiful stuff from Japan's the man. Getting memed on, but he loves it, man. He's a fan of the people, man of the people.
Gibbles is trying so hard not to smile right now. He's being such a fan.
Yeah.
A fan of Dan.
Not fans the man.
Who's not a Dan fan, though?
Dude, Dan fans everywhere.
Speaking of chic, I just realized that tattoo that he got. A little bit of a sleeve going on. I respect it.
Yeah, I see the link on there, too. It's looking clean.
All right, getting right into game 2.
Like I said, BoA had some time to warm up, and it looks like Dan's fully warmed up here. So let's see if he overheats.
He's smiling. What does he have planned on this stage?
Who got you smiling like that, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro. One thing about Town and City in this counter pick is that you are going to have those shorter side blast zones, and I feel like Donkey Kong kind of reigns supreme on short blast zones, considering you could just grab and just throw off the stage closer to the blast zone. Oh, boy.
That was a little cooked up combo
Huge
with the
punish.
turn-ups.
Huge punish, yep. Okay.
BoA needs that punish there for sure. Gonna get back to stage. Yeah, the man's just gonna reset in mid and throw it raw.
Yo, and that kills too. Dan opening up, taking the first stock with finesse. Now let's see if he can keep that same momentum that he had in game 1, or if BoA is gonna make an adaptation here. This could be a big gimp. He goes for the counter.
Honestly, looking a little early on a lot of the stuff BoA wants to do here.
Yeah, that was a good stall from Dan as well. I feel like as a Donkey Kong, when you're playing against someone who has a counter, you just understand you have to schmix the recovery.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff right now is looking like BoA right time, or wrong time, but right idea.
Right idea, exactly. Speaking of wrong time.
Ouchie, Wawa, the biscuit is being risked.
Dan's the man, couldn't have timed that forward smash any better. Now he's just kind of throwing out aerials, you know, protecting his zone, using those hitboxes.
Trade doesn't go his way, but gets the damage.
Yep, 96%.
Damage the manage.
This is looking kind of tough for BoA. He has so many long hitboxes to deal with, but not only that, Dan's the man's also playing explosive when he needs to be and really catching BoA off guard. But this could be a big combo, but it's dropped. The up air track down doesn't connect.
Yeah, Dan's not one to get caught in these long combos too. The STI and the DI on Dan is something to be marveled at for sure, especially coming from Melee. So
the dash attack, it's not going to kill. And then Dan so threatening, so much presence with his back facing
Once
towards
again,
BoA off the stage. Yeah, and that's going to be
unforced error.
a very similar stock two of BoA that we saw in game one.
These
and now
out of shield side Bs look so good for Dan, but I know there's a way out of it.
wow.
The lift, the scoop.
BoA also playing a little bit unsafe here. He's attacking dansdaman shield a little too much and just getting shield punished for it.
Like Dan literally just walked in the venue, sat down to play his match, and is playing amazing for this Donkey Kong right now. Throws the turnip back.
Oh, and Dan trying to go deep.
Oh my God, destruction! You can't just go walking up to a giant gorilla like that.
How do you time such a thing? Like, it's hard enough for me to time Ness's up smash at the ledge,
right,
which is a hitbox forever. But Dan to just perfectly time the giant punch that way was incredible. And honestly, he's playing like he owns that matchup.
He played off the hook.
Yeah.
Off the hook. I mean, Donkey Kong